Radio with another episode of Half-Assed TV. And I have a special episode for you today. A couple things we're going to talk about today. First of all, this is my guest, James Rice.
Thank you.
And we are hanging out here on the beautiful patio at Pomo Valley Winery in Ramona, California. James is from Ramona too. We love Ramona.
Yep.
So, first of all, tell me what you do, James, here.
First and foremost, my buddies and I brought a health supplement to the market 8 years ago. And so we're in about 30 countries. And so I spend the majority of my time coaching either people how to use that supplement to get the best benefits or, coaching my distributors how to build their business.
Okay. What kind of supplement?
Good. So everyone's done the ketogenic diet and they like the benefits, but they hate the diet. The amazing thing about the diet is when you burn fat, you release ketones into your system. That's the actual fuel source.
Yeah.
You can actually drink ketones.
Okay.
Okay, just like you can take testosterone, which is a bioidentical copy, ketones are actually bioidentically copied in the lab.
Okay.
It's beta-hydroxybutyrate, and you actually can take it and get the benefits of the ketones without having to starve yourself like a maniac.
Nice.
Make sense?
It does.
Yeah.
It's pretty accessible. People can get it directly through you, or is it available?
It's all. I love it. It's all online. I'll do millions of dollars of sales each month.
Yeah.
And I literally don't even have a box in my house. I have a few samples.
Okay.
But I'm usually meeting people, and then they order it from me. So it's pretty super clean,
Yeah.
and it's changed a lot of lives. Every not only supplement, but water has benefits, air has benefits, protein has benefits. Ketones suppress your appetite naturally, and they cut your sugar cravings, so they're amazing for diabetics,
Okay.
or just anyone who has, I'm not going to kid you, drinking problems.
Okay.
And it also, the best part is amazing brain food, anxiety, depression, your brain. In fact, a sheriff friend of mine said, bro, I think I can see in the dark. I'm like, whatever. So anyway, it's been amazing.
Nice. And do you couple that with working out, because you look like you work out a little bit?
So I love it that you say that, and I appreciate that. I'm 58 years old. I have been,
Wow.
It came from an ego that needed a boost, and so you started lifting weights. Anyway, 35 years ago.
Yeah.
The only difference between me and everyone else, I just kept doing it. But anyway, so the more things you're spot on. The more things that you put together, right? How's your sleep? How's your recovery? How's your hydration? How's your fresh air? Any of it, you're going to get more benefits for sure. But I would tell people, if you're not exercising but you're drinking a lot of water, that's better than not.
Right.
So could you take ketones alone and feel better? Yes, because it's a better fuel source.
Okay.
But yeah, if you do some moderate exercise, drink a lot of water, you'd be amazed how much better those pieces would make you feel, for sure.
Can folks hire you as a personal trainer?
Yes, I'll leave it at that, yes.
Okay. And where do they find you online for that?
Oh, you can get me at it's James Rice Fit Over 50. And I'd say fit over 50. You don't have to be over 50. I just like to let people know that I'm 58 and I'm still in shape, but I was in shape when I was 20 or 30, so male or female, I'm not gonna kid you, I prefer to work with females over the age of 40.
Yeah.
We can help, and I will throw in a piece that I also do. I like to do a lot of coaching based on my experience, because I'll just leave you with this, is that I believe you can't just be fit in the gym.
Yeah.
You've got to have your foundation fit. Faith, fitness, family, friendships, and finances.
Okay.
Because if you have a strong foundation, when those spring rains come or those winds blow,
Yeah.
now they hold up. It's not about your watches, your fancy hairdos, your cool shorts.
Yeah.
Your amazing music is awesome,
Yeah.
but it's not what should define you. So I like to help people overcome some of their limiting beliefs
Okay.
and their triggers or their past, so that now they just are well-rounded.
Gotcha.
Fulfilled is what I want to help people be.
Love that.
I can give my phone number. I don't
Absolutely.
even because I'm an open book. 619-972-8083. You can contact me through Catherine maybe too. But then anything on social media is James Rice Fit Over 50.
Perfect. Now, let's talk about this. Speaking of 50, you have put together this beautiful coffee table book. Is that what we call it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So tell me all about it.
So, as I was actually working with, and I don't even like the word to use coaching, but whatever you want to call it, trying to help people, we're always talking about relationships, whether it's your home, work, friends, whatever. You've got to give and take. You've got to have compromise. You got to meet in the middle. That's 50-50. Then it popped in my brain that what relationship is more important to most of us than our marriage.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking, compromise, marriage. Okay, got it. wait a sec, since it's 50-50, why don't we interview 50 people that have been married 50 years?
Love it.
Okay, so you get 50-50, the key to happily ever after, which again, it's that give and take, it's that compromise. And so that's how it came about.
Okay. We were talking about what a great gift it would make for Valentine's Day.
I think it'd be great because, you know, a couple thoughts. One, from a practical standpoint, you know, from your X's and O's, your outside game, it's 50 people who've been married for 50 years, which again, people, you want to be successful, ask someone who's been there. That's saying, you want to know what's going on the road ahead of you, ask someone who's been there.
Yeah.
And who better than someone that's been there for 50 years? They talk about how they met, how they struggled, and then what they did, what they thought was fundamental in their relationship. Like I like to say, to not only help them survive, but thrive. And
Right.
so it's a good outside game, X's and O's, but you know, guys or ladies, it's a great piece that you can share together. They're short stories. I think they're, you know, not even 700 words.
Yeah.
And so they're short stories that if you're reading them with your wife, in fact, a buddy of mine reads them while his wife's cooking dinner, then he'll read the story. So
Love that.
I just feel like it would be just a great tool for people to come together, but also remind themselves,
Yeah.
oh wow, I need to work on this, not your wife. I need to work on that, not my husband. I need to work on it. So that was my thinking.
And how do folks get a copy of this?
We can go to the website, actually 50-50, the key to happily ever after. I can kid you, could go to my personal website or my social media if you're free and get a hold of me, but the site is up, 50-50, the key to happily ever after.
All right, beautiful. I hope people will order these. They are gorgeous. And so, are you married, James?
That's the magic question, and I'm not going to kid you. I'd get a couple news articles, and they said, maybe I shouldn't ask, but are you married? I said, no, you can go ahead and ask. And the fact of the matter is I'm not married. But like I was just telling actually a friend today, people aren't in shape not because they don't know what to do, it's because they're not doing it.
Yeah.
So, you know, I interview the people, and the principles of your marriage, your friendship, business relationship, people, it's communication, it's 50-50, it's compromise. So no, I'm not married. I can't wait to get married again. But yeah, maybe I wrote it for myself.
Love that. Well, it's inspiring. It's beautiful, and it's going to be really fun for you to leaf through and get to know the 50 people in this book and be inspired by their stories and share it with your loved ones.
I love to hear you say inspired.
Yeah.
Because that's what I want people to be, is inspired or have hope.
Sure.
And then they got to put it into action.
Right. Beautiful. Thank you, James. It was so nice to meet you.
That's fun. I appreciate your time.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're my neighbor, and I look forward to hanging out with you up here in Ramona.
Hey man, I've been here 30 years.
Cool, man. My first year, but I'm never leaving.
Awesome. Good idea.